Hi guys, this is MegaDragonoid. As you probably can see, we're playing Ace Attorney, Mouse's Vagacious, Prosecutor's by far. Already tongue twisters in my mouth. Help!
Ace Attorney, Investigations, Prosecutor's Bar.
We've got the mouse.
Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Mouse Edgeworth. Eureka!
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 From the save point.
End of part 1. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you gotta love this part. Error in the autopsy report. There are no mistakes in Granny's autopsy reports. I've been working with corpses longer than you've been alive. There's no way I'd make a mistake in writing the autopsy report. I got nothing to gain from falsifying the autopsy report. Is what she said. See? There's nothing strange at all. Yes, water in his eyes.
Yes. That's right, you know. There's no way she would falsify it, you see?
Jesus, how many times does he keep saying it? You see, you see, you see, you see, you see.
See. Are we in Princess CC? With C and C around. Let's see what we can see, what you see, what I can see, what they see, what the god can see.
Doesn't stop.
Under the name of the goddess of law, do you swear that this testimony is the truth? Of course! Granny would never tell a lie. Only that only above her head is like a boxing ball.
I don't want to be mean, but there's 3 dots there.
Silent after all.
Something feels wrong with that.
Indeed. She was it. To lie.
Indeed, Miles. We are asking Dr. Young. We don't need to hear it from a third party.
I'm not a third party. I'm on Granny's side. If you raise an objection to my testimony, you must prepare yourself for Prosecutor!
I will definitely expose the contradiction in the autopsy report. Now, hit me, dear Watson. Oh wait, dear Hunt.
Okay.
The original Miles Edgeworth.
Okay, so you need to press on the third statement.
Press third. Gonk! Victim wore this raincoat after suffering a blow to the head. And yet there was no single blood drop found on the front of the raincoat. Therefore, it's impossible for the head wound to have been post-mortem.
Well, that's ouch. I don't need you to tell me that. That's what I wrote down from the very beginning. Objection.
Autopsy report says that the head wound was post-mortem. It's completely different.
Ow. Yeah. I relate to Karen that I put down the autopsy report. After that, it was none of my beeswax. Beeswax? What?
Relying to Karen? Please don't relay that. Justin?
Sorry. Alright, so you need to present the autopsy report on that news statement.
Oh, wrong one. Oops! That was a weird delay.
Royal
to-
flush.
Dr. Young, please confirm that this autopsy report says with your own eyes.
I read it out for you. Ouch.
Be sweaty.
Ow. This autopsy report wasn't written by me.
Oh, what? What do you mean?
It's a straight back.
I don't know.
And now she's sweaty.
Ow. But Granny, I can't say that. Ow. Miss Jensen, if you are trying to keep the truth in the dark, then... In place of the goddess of law, I shall hear your confession.
Miss Corny is talking about Dr. Young in private.
What? Is that true? Understand. I shall convey your words to everyone else, Dr. Young. I properly related
This is
the
the
autopsy
granny, I
report-
guess.
I properly relate. She said, I properly relate on the autopsy report only to that child. It seems my granddaughter must have mucked it up when she was writing it down. What? She mimicked her voice perfectly. Almost.
There was no need for her to go that far, though. In other words, contents of the autopsy report has been falsified by your hands, Miss Jensen.
Oh, I...
This is solidly weird. They both sweaty.
With that, we've proven that the wound on her head came first, followed by her chest wound. Miss Jensen, why did you falsify the autopsy report?
Hold on a second. She never said she falsified it, you know.
Well, now he knows. How much is there in your empty skull, you dum-dum?
Does he have a brain cell after all? He's the
She just made a teeny tiny mistake when she wrote it down.
He has the final brain cell.
Good one, Sira. Good one.
Go ahead, bro.
Post-mortem and anti-mortem sound kind of similar, you know.
No post anthem.
They are completely opposite. They are very definition of falsified.
That's why he had the final brain cell.
Yeah.
Jensen, why would you lie? Okay. Ouch! I want you to tell me too. Why would do something like that? Granny, but
Because you falsified the autopsy report, Kay fell under suspicion. Tell me why you did it.
I can't say. I just can't say it.
No, I don't want to say it, but I can say it.
You're all a bunch of bullies, you know?
Who's the big bully?
Who are you calling a bully, bully?
Yeah, Blaze bully.
Gaining up on this poor girl who lost her grandmother, so... She is wholly unrelated to this. I think we can forgive her for one tiny mistake.
Ooh, there is a hint. Get the hint.
Blaze. Sure. A tiny mistake, and so-called the mistake we made is humongous. Indeed. That won't do. Aren't you the one with the most to lose if she testifies?
What do you say? You see, as a former prosecutor, you have to speak a little more clearly, you know?
Do you not understand words? You can't understand words, don't you? Because you're Neanderthal.
Well, you need to speak like Yoda. As you wish, very clear, very well. Can you clearly I shall?
You scared to get meat.
Ladies, I shall well. The Jensen in this case.
The case this involves a national and plead Johnson is.
An accomplice she was!
He was in the third one, right? Accomplice, right?
Jensen falsified the autopsy report in order to assist the true culprit.
Ouch!
This girl is an accomplice!
What?
You forgot to laugh. You forgot to laugh.
What's your basis for that claim?
Because he claimed to be the culprit.
It was impossible for a single person to commit this crime in the first place. Crime should have been committed without at least two people, namely because the middle one. Am I right?
The number of people didn't match.
Yep. If the conductor was the culprit and one of the action guests was the victim, would that contradict the witness testimony were 11 people after the incident?
What now? You got a problem with my testimony?
Not at all. Rather, it's because I believe your testimony. That's why accomplice must exist.
Oh, you still won't admit that your reasoning is wrong.
Up until now, we had even considered the possibility of an accomplice. However, if there had been an accomplice, it changed the entire story completely. When an accomplice took the murder action guest place, then the number of people remains 11.
Oh, I see now. So that's what you're thinking.
Everything one.
You cannot control the fire.
was a little bit dry this morning. Yeah.
Don't get too dry.
Very funny.
Oh, you have dry words to dry place out.
You know, wouldn't that have been quickly discovered?
Miss Jensen and the victim have have similar physics.
Physics, yeah, physique, I think.
Physiques. If she wore the victim's mask and she would have easily taken her place. Miss Jensen, did you switch place with the victim?
I wouldn't.
Who was the conductor? In other words, tell me who was the true culprit.
I can't. I mean, I would also cause trouble for Granny. Oh, ouch. Mhm. But Granny,
I will accept whatever wrongs you may have done. Just tell me everything.
Did you saw that hair explode? Like
It was like a bomb exploded, like boom! What do you think, Justin?
More
That was pretty
balloon,
funny.
balloon pop. Boop.
As I thought, it appears you really were the accomplice.
Miss Jensen, why?
Bada boom.
Miss Jensen, would you please tell us?
At least she broke easily.
Yes. That's okay, Granny. I'm fine now.
Yeah,
I
I just slapped the hell out
places
of her.
with the victim, Miss Crane.
So you admit being the conductor's accomplice?
Yes, I helped out the conductor. I didn't really know why, but for some reason, the conductor was expecting to be attacked by Miss Crane.
The conductor expected an attack from the victim?
They were so sure it was going to happen that they came up with a plan to counter it. A way to beat the victim at her own game, and that's I was called in.
Wait, are we not playing a game inside a game?
Yeah, the game is a game right now. Now we are playing a game, but they are actually also playing a game. But there's a reality world, perhaps.
Suddenly I'm...
But if it is,
Yeah, go ahead.
but if it's true, if Miles Edgeworth are actually controlling Danny here, oh my god.
I'm actually seeing it like literally in front of me. Look, this is my 3DS, guys.
I was told to wait in the storeroom before this auction begin. What the? You aren't fooling my ass! If you were waiting in the storeroom, I reckon I could have bumped into you. After all, I've been up in that storeroom the entire auction.
Not exactly something you want to say.
I'm telling the truth.
What do you think about this? Mm-hmm. Am I right? Lotta
we're
say
about to find
it
out.
was locked. Literally, Lotta say this thing was locked.
Yeah, I think you might be right, bro.
Yeah. And suddenly it was unlocked. Like, huh?
How did it happen?
I wonder about that. You know, Can we really believe a girl who would falsify a report?
You know, you see... Blaze. Get a dictionary.
You know, I saw it. I've been there. I got it. And now I have a picture of it. What do you want to know more, huh? Mr. Blaze Brain Cell 1?
Yeah, there should have been many places to hide in that storeroom.
Little nurse.
By all means, tell me, where did our little nurse hide?
On the ceiling. Like Spider-Man.
In the place that... in the storeroom where Miss High was hiding.
Miss Johnson, it was in the coffin.
Am I right or am I right?
In the box.
You are 100% right, bro.
I heard in the box.
She was hiding inside the costume trunk.
Yeah, struggle.
Costume trunk, eh?
Ah!
Now you mention it. That box was already there before I snuck in. I figured I would hide in there myself, but it was warped up nice tight with a chain. And that was locked too. I had to give it up.
I suspect that when you sneaked into the room, Miss Jensen was already inside the trunk.
Yes, I would have been. It would have been bad if one of the guests from the auction had opened the lid after instructing me to hide inside. The conductor walked the chain around the costume trunk. I think they went downstairs using the lift shortly thereafter. If it was right before the auction.
So, then when the auction began, only you and Miss Hart were in the store room.
Yes, that should be right.
The auction
had... Oh wait.
Yeah, that was my line. The auction has been going on as usual, but when a certain participant made the winning bid, the conductor committed the crime. Miss Hart must have heard the after creation cure then.
You... I was trembling behind the statue the whole time, though.
Following the altered creation, Jill Crane was murdered. After killing Jill Crane, the conductor carried her body to the costume trunk. And Miss Jensen, who has been hiding in the trunk, was made to take Miss Crane's place. The victim body was placed inside the costume trunk. The conductor then took Jensen, who has been made to look like Jill Crane, and returned to the auction house as if nothing happened. It was lovely what happened in the storeroom during the accident.
Yes, that's right. Pulling the old switch here with one of the auction guests? Oh, not impossible. That guy and the murder victim are two completely different people, you know? Don't you reckon one of another preparation would have noticed and caused the ruckus?
No, not at all. The reason why they didn't notice the switcheroo was because probably the top one.
She stole the victim's clothes.
Oh, too.
From what I can tell, Miss Jensen was and the victim appeared to have a similar physique. Furthermore, there was a rule required to a mask to be worn during the auction. If their clothes were the same, I doubt anyone would notice he was a different person.
Yes, I blended right in. I borrowed Miss Queen's clothes and ouch!
You mustn't embarrass the dad like that.
I know, I shouldn't. Also thought it was pretty heartless to leave her exposed like that. So when the conductor wasn't looking, I covered her up in the raincoat that was up for auction.
So she was the one who put the red raincoat on the victim. And then the auction resumed as if nothing happened.
Reckon I took the picture of her in the red raincoat after that. That made all the facts line up. After I took the photo, I went over the lift and sneaked a peel down below. I witnessed all 11 partitions, and then I hightailed it back behind the statue.
Don't tell me you were hiding there the entire time until we find you.
Nah, that's how should I put it?
What is it? Did something happen?
I didn't mention it before, but after that I might have dozed off a little. To be more precise, I faded, well, something like that.
So something did happen?
I thought no big deal. Kinda embarrassing to say though. It was a huge thump sound all of a sudden, and I was a little surprised by that.
I wanna guess that it's Kay. Like, she like, bonk.
Yeah.
People stop
Just
peeing.
imagine her saying, "Owie!"
It was right after I just had witnessed a murder, so I was shaking in my boots.
Wait, do you wear boots?
No, not right now. My heart sure to tighten up, and I was off to La La Land. When I woke up, it was already the next day. Was the time you came by the storeroom?
I see, so there was a large sound. It's hard, I take that. You do know what transpired in the storeroom beyond this point?
I guess, but after the auction, all the masks were properly returned. So I reckon the participants had exited to the storeroom, just like what Don said.
Miss Jensen, what were your actions after the action resumed?
Took the victim's place and participated in the auction. The conductor instructed me to win the bid for the costume trunk, because the body was inside of it. I would have been bad if another auction guest won the bid for it.
Didn't realize the box was empty?
No, we only found out that I came up in the store that paid the bill. The conductor was with me and told me to go search for her immediately. And then I found another girl collapsed in front of the ladder.
Yeah, this Kay. Hey, I already said it. Miles, take your words back.
Yes, she probably fell down from the roof and lost consciousness. Maybe the victim left the hatch open when she went up to the rooftop.
I understand now. He was probably seeing the victim and did not notice an open hatch. He must have missed her footing and then fell down into the storeroom. So I determined the sound would then make you faint. It was likely the sound of Kay falling onto the storeroom floor.
Might be it, if I reckon. I'm kind of pathetic to faint over something like that.
When Miss Jensen found the unconscious Kay, his heart was also unconscious behind the statue. It is becoming clearer to me. Miss Jensen, please continue your story.
Found Kay and the victim. I put them both into the trunk. If the customers at the auction found out, there would have been a huge commotion.
Was this an order from the conductor as well?
Yes, it was. But I sincerely decided to put the raincoat on Miss Crane. I had to dispose of the raincoat without the conductor's noticing.
Yeah, so the conductor didn't anticipate the raincoat becoming a piece of evidence.
And then finally, we dressed Miss Crane in the spare conductor's outfit.
I see. In doing so, you made the victim appear as he was the conductor.
And the caution ended without anyone noticing anything.
Miss Jensen, your crimes have become clear. You know anything else? Please hold nothing back.
I want to help you more, but that's all I know. If I had to say, there's just one thing that bothers me.
Oh.
When I took Miss Crane's place, I borrowed her clothes. But there was no way for me to borrow her hair. Ouch!
What kind of a corridor assistant goes around stealing a cop's hair?
I would think robbing the deceased of their clothes would be reasonable enough.
Both the color and the length of our hair is different, so I was worried about how to disguise it. However, the conductor even had a wig prepared for me. In fact, he had two of them. Inside the customer's trunk, there was both a straight wig and a wavy wig.
2 weeks? Why were there 2?
Who knows? Maybe it was a precaution in the case the victim had changed her hairstyle. I ended up using the straight wig to match Miss Crane's hair.
Oh, that means the wavy wig was left unused.
I know where the second wig is.
I know too. Do you have an idea, Justin?
Tell me, where would it be?
We have seen somebody having something wavy.
Wavery hair.
Is that really all you know?
Yes. Yep, that's really all I know.
That means you don't know who the conductor is.
I'm sorry, I only knew that the person was the auction conductor. I never saw the person without a mask on. The conductor seemed to be on guard towards everybody.
Yeah, at this rate. Isn't that not wavy, bro?
Edgeworth, is that what you've got? I guess it does look wavy, yeah. But that's his beard.
Also
Oh.
part of his hair.
Yes.
True. Are you saying that he's got the wig on his beard to be his beard?
At the end.
We will see.
That in the end. Oh my god, you're gonna laugh all what I'm going to say about this.
Even if that little nurse isn't accomplished, it changes absolutely nothing, you know?
It is.
In the end, the true culprit is still Kate Faraday. All you did was add another criminal, you know? The rule of law cannot be overturned. At least, not for your sake.
Oh, there goes a piece of paper again. Is this as far as I can go? Am I unable to save Kay? Oh, we can save her.
Objection!
Hey! Where were you, girl? Francesca, why are you here?
What did I tell you, Malfetua? Whenever there's a case, I will follow. Prosecutors were done. Your hard work is the most appreciated. However, don't get the wrong idea. I only came here to find out the truth behind what happened to Kay Faraday. I don't plan on forgiving you for abandoning your prosecutor path.
I understand.
You should thank your former supporting net. He gave me some valuable information, which may save Kay Faraday.
Detective Gumshoe did?
Listen well, Miles Edgeworth. This will be the final piece of evidence. Oh, yes. Jill Crane suffered the wound on her head first.
That helps.
Well, someone say something!
Well, I hate to say it, but we already proven that.
Already proved?
She's just like, wait, what?
Yes, well, just a few minutes ago.
You shouldn't told me sooner. You shouldn't told me sooner.
You're the one who barged in here and started talking.
Well then, does that mean you found out what the murder weapon was already?
Yes, ages ago. We found that out, I'm sure.
Well, we know it can be the candelabra, but it's not had in the back, so. No, not yet.
Is that so? In that case, listen well. The victim was struck on the head with a blunt cylindrical object.
Cylindrical object. Circle.
Cylindrical, which is a
cylinder.
circle, yeah.
A circle.
This is not circle. No, we don't have it.
The wound on her chest was suffered post-mortem.
A circular murder weapon?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
Objection. You know, this report of yours, I trust it's accurate, of course. Oh, jeez. I couldn't stop doing that voice.
Oh, you
There were
obviously done.
There were the results of 2 independent autopsies carried out by 2 respected doctors.
Objection. That's reassuring, but it's too bad.
Action! Interpol is after the black market auctions, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of that investigation.
I didn't press on that one. I'm making 100% sure. I had my finger ready, but I was not pressing it. It went like, bam. As soon as the line, that last bit appeared, Rosetka went automatic, like, boom.
Go, 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 go! The victim participated in the auction. Therefore, it was only natural for me to investigate. Especially now that she's...
I see, I see. Clever girl, little Von Karma.
Then it has been settled. The victim died from blunt force trauma to the head.
Yay, but where's the object?
Unfortunately, the murder weapon has yet to be found.
Yay! Heh, just knowing the shape of the murder weapon gives me an idea of what might been.
Hey, it's my investigation. We didn't find any murder weapons, you know.
If you consider the conductor's possessions and the crime scene, the answer should be clear. Oh!
Auction gravel.
I find it also funny the top one. George Courtney gravel.
No, don't!
I know, but it's a funny thing they added as an option. Like seriously.
Francisca von Kermit whip.
That would make more sense.
That will be.
But no, it's an auction gavel.
I knew it. It was something the conductor had in their hand during the auction. Namely, an auction gravel.
An auction gravel? We didn't find anything like that. If the culprit is the conductor, it is possible that the gravel may be the murder weapon. However, that alone is not reason enough. Wouldn't you agree?
Of course, I have proof to back it up.
The picture of evidence proves that the murder weapon is the auction gravel.
Lotter's testimony.
Where was that?
Good
Oh,
old
just
Lotta.
Lotta's testimony.
Where is that?
Right.
There it is.
Yeah.
According to Miss Hart's testimony, after the victim has been murdered, it seems she suddenly stopped hearing the sound of the gravel during the auction. However, she had been able to hear it up until then. Why was that, you ask? It was because it had been used as a murder weapon and it was covered in the victim's blood. It had become unnecessary to dispose of it. Isn't that right? Blaze the best.
I have a search for the murder weapon performed immediately.
Well, good luck with that, you know. You've got to work as hard as you can while you're young, you see.
He is completely confident that we won't find it. Now we know he is the murderer.
Well then, while the search for the murder weapon continues, I humbly call for a brief recess.
Recess? No. It's gonna be continued. Okay, goodbye everybody. Have a nice week.
No. This is the final part. This is the final countdown.
Yeah, this is the final,
It's
out of
the
this particular
final
episode, isn't it?
countdown. We figure out who the real murderer is.
I think it's pretty obvious now who it is.
We know.
Pizza
What?
time!
Pizza time. Oh my.
Pizza.
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 Pizza time.
Mm.
Pizza.
I actually, when you said don't leave, I actually did kind of left my chair.
April 6, 9:18 a.m. Grand Tower, PIC meeting room. Oh. Record. Prosecutor von Kama, your report, please. I have bad news. We searched every inch of the Grand Tower, but the auction gravel was nowhere to be found. That's the most unfortunately. Oh,
Well, am
no.
I expecting what Blaze probably did? If Blaze is the murderer?
He probably has it in his beard.
Or he, like, before he disposed of it, he put it on fire and threw it off the balcony.
Yeah, possible too.
So it was like some fire, like, and so it was turned to ashes before it hit the ground and was already spread across the entire place.
Da, 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 da. It seems I am left with no choice but to pronounce a verdict.
Well, it sure seems that way, you know. Normally, you wouldn't commit a blunder like leaving behind a murder weapon, you know. The best criminals would never do something like that, you see.
But you do.
Oh, I don't have enough information. Is this as far as I can go?
Yes, it's a shame, you know, but it can't be helped, you see.
You see. You know,
This takes me back, you know. All those defendants who came to me asking for a plea bargain.
Oh,
They trusted me, you know. Told me every one of their dirty little secrets, you see.
yeah, you also
He's
have...
spilling the beans. He's starting to spill the
Yeah,
beans.
yeah, he's actually also a dirty little secret. Because, well,
Secrets.
perhaps that caution hammer is maybe in his pants or something, or in the beard.
Like I said.
In his pants, he doesn't have a big dick, so he's using the handle of the caution hammer.
When it came time for the trial, get them sentenced to life in prison. That they were all completely dumbstruck, you know. Each and every one of them. Oh, how I wish you all could have seen it, you know. The stupid look on their faces.
I shall Herbury announce my verdict. Please humbly accept the words of the law.
There's nothing I can do with this. Both Kay and I are.
If only we had some evidence. I never thought that it would be passing judgment on you like this.
Is this the end?
The defendant, Blaze the Bass, I humbly indict you.
Wait, what?
I am confused.
See.
Wait. Come on. What?
What?
Oh, what's gotten into you all of a sudden?
I have here documents regarding a certain case. The ES-7 incident, a case that happened 18 years ago.
Again, that.
Yeah.
That one keeps popping up again and again.
It's the case of Edgeworth dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on.
Mm.
Come on.
Documents, you say? Why will you suddenly... Wait, you don't mean... On the day of the crime, the records of your key card being used was because...
I came to this room to fetch those documents, of course. Although, when I entered the meeting room, it seems it was before the black market auction had begun. At first, I told you that I come to gather documents about you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. At that time, I simply could not tell you the truth.
what are you doing, Justin? Why are you indicting pups?
I want to just check those papers.
Okay, date of event 12/24/2000, 18 years ago. Prosecutor, manufacturing pharma, Gunner Attorney Gregory Edgeworth, victim Isaac Doe, defendant Jeffrey Master, crime. Dover's body was discovered inside Mr. Master's mansion. Related persons, Cecilia
This is the chef
Catherine
cooking
Hall
one.
and Dane Gustavia remarks, there are no clues of whereabouts of Dover's son, of Gustavia's son, who until the day before the incident regularly visited at Mr. Master's mansion.
I'm actually still confused. Where is...
This is the first case that we did, remember, bro? The very first case in this
Yep.
particular run through.
Gregory
I know.
Edgeworth.
Well, it's not the first. I believe it was 2
The
or 3.
second. The second, I think.
Yeah, but still, this relates to that.
Yeah, but it also been a couple of times mentioned in the case of yeah, how can I say it, from the previous games we played, the IS-7 incident.
Yeah, that actually also mentioned, yeah. Let's go, let's go.
I want to
go.
do some research
So
after
close.
this.
We're so close.
Please, let's go,
We're
let's
so,
go.
so
We are
close.
we are close. Come on.
I just wanted to make sure.
Oh. Without any basics. This is slander. Ouch.
That was a wonderful remark, Sebastian.
Huh? Really?
Of course, there is a basis. During the case 18 years ago, Prosecutor Manfred von Kama fabricated information regarding the body.
That was because the body was of the sculpture Isaac Dover had been stolen.
Papa fabricated information about a body? What do you mean? Detective Laser, who handled the in-trial investigation, reported that the body has gone missing. However, in order to deceive Prosecutor von Kama, there is a person whose possibility did not report to him that the body was disappeared.
What?
What did you say?
That person would not forgive those who defended him, nor would he allow others to hold power. He would use any means necessary in order to bend others to his will.
Go.
Yeah, I
Go.
was checking something.
And then, also 18 years ago, Director Young was ordered by the certain individual to write a fake autopsy report.
Yeah.
Please wait, Granny didn't do anything wrong.
I think now I remember which case it was. It was the 3rd case.
The murder case of the chocolate. Hello.
Yep.
She was ordered by that person. She had no choice but to obey.
Yeah, it was Horace. That was... That person.
That person was chief prosecutor at the time. Oh, damn.
The chief prosecutor 18 years ago. You don't mean...
You didn't mean the chief prosecutor who gave Papa his first penalty.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It was none other than you, Blaze the Best.
Oh, damn.
Objection. What are you saying? would never do something like that. Overruled. Sebastian, we do not need your opinion right now. Huh. Blaze the best. Do you have a rebuttal?
Fabricating stuff about the body? Von Kamen did all that on his own, you know. Also find the autopsy report? Young, you would actually do something like that? Man, you really did some terrible things behind my back, you know.
Seeing as how the parties considered are here today, I should ask them directly.
Hold it. The police wait. Granny is ouch! Granny, I'm sorry. I knew that was why I... Yep, because if I didn't, that would expose you. If I didn't assist in the crime, Granny would be prosecuted.
Oops.
That's what I mean. The conductor told me.
Why are you slapping her when you're saying that?
I don't know. By the way, I also found something out about this guy. Not telling what, but yeah.
It's struggle.
So Miss Jensen was being threatened? Was the conductor who threatening you Blaze the best?
That I don't know.
I said struggle.
The person who tweeted me was the auction conductor. They do have similar physicalities, but I never saw the person's face.
Any trivia is fine. Give me a curiosity should be a clue.
That's right. The conductor's mask, it exposed just a tiny part of his face. There was a tattoo there. I'm sure of it.
Ah, interesting.
There's a tattoo on his chin.
A tattoo, you say?
Really have no idea what you're talking about, you know. As you can see, there are clearly no tattoos on my face, you see. So that person doesn't match me at all, you know.
Don't you?
The person who threatened her, this so-called conductor, I wonder who it is, you know.
Overruled. You have incurative wrath of the goddess of law. I suggest you watch what you say.
Hasn't he incurred your own wrath rather than the wrath of the goddess?
Oh wait for that. Here, where is mine here? Jill Crane have been pursuing you, just as I have. And I will not let her death be in vain.
I stoop.
Sorry, could help it.
It was, you know. You say she was pursuing me?
My God.
My, I didn't really know her that well, you know. I don't mind girls chasing after me, you know, but I don't recall her ever falling for me, you see.
Ew, who wants a guy like this? No, I will throw him in a trash can. Good riddance.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, right?
You didn't know the victim well. That is a testimony we haven't heard up until now. Before the eyes of the goddess of law, you shall give us an official testimony. Struggle, struggle, yes, struggle, struggle!
I see. Everyone is bullying me.
That's it. Struggle.
If you're gonna go that far, that's fine, you see. I'll just have to make you disappear.
Oh.
Every last one of you.
Oh.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I shall cooperating with you as well. If we let this opportunity slip by, I doubt we will ever get him to stand in court again. Please do not let his chance go to waste.
Yes. I promise I will live up to your expectations.
Ha! Now then, Blaze the Best, you shall testify regarding the victim. Woo!
Well, Justin, struggle your voice. You shall struggle for us.
Okay, here we go.
Struggle
Alright,
regarding Joe Crane.
The victim, Joe Crane, was a member of the Prosecutorial Investigation Committee, you see. Personally, I didn't really know her that well, you know. Either way, it's not like I had a motive to murder her, you know. I have no idea why she was pursuing me, you see.
You intended to deny your guilt until the bitter end, don't you?
Of course he does. There's no way Pops could be the criminal. I mean, he's my Pops, you know. He's the very best, like no one ever was.
Are we entering the Pokemon world now?
Pokemon!
Yes, Sebastian. If you're gonna stick up for me, be sure to have a clear basis, you know.
Alright, I get it. I clear of these false accusations, Pops. I believe in you, Pops. We won't lose to someone like Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes. You really are pure, you know.
That person, he really loves his father, doesn't he? However, one must be able to accept the mistakes of their father.
No matter how much they look up to him.
Each person must atone for the crimes, no matter who they are.
Wait for it. I want to have this screen picture right now. Oh, this
looks good.
Yes,
It's like 2 hours back to back.
Back to back. We having the strike with a secret hidden path. One has the hammer and one has the rope. We are just gonna be amazing.
I'm actually picturing it now suddenly in front of me. Shirley Hedgehog as Von Karma, then the other Hedgehog as Judge Courtney, because he's raised, well, partly raised off because of Amy Rose in my Sonic fan story.
No, it's Sira and Sira.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm picturing it inside of my head.
You know, these two would make a cool duo more often. They should team up more often.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just
gonna
a
make a
perfect
picture
lineup.
of my OC with that. 2 OCs. Whee. My OC, Sira.
I don't stop you. It is going to be hard for Sebastian, but
He
simply
gets
can't.
butt slapped.
I can simply cannot overlook his father's crimes.
He's such an innocent boy. Shaving the
Well,
clown
hit
away.
me, you criminal hunt. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Sorry.
Okay, that's alright. Alright, hang on a minute. Alright,
Sebastian,
hang on a minute. Let me just.
Sebastian is just a little bit clouded for his father, so I'm looking. He's a little bit clouded, so he doesn't see the truth and the light.
You need to press on the second statement.
Second statement. Press on the second statement, cut.
I didn't know her well that part.
So you're saying you weren't very familiar with the victim?
That's right. I didn't even know about the burn mark on Crane's hand, you see.
You don't say.
I didn't know about the burn mark.
Well, you see, even if I had gotten close to her, she would have disappeared soon. It's a pain to remember someone, you know, when they're just gonna disappear, you see.
In other words, anyone who defies him disappears. I would like to add that to your statement about the victims burned to your testimony. Now what?
I only just learned that she had a burn mark on her hand, you see.
Yuki.
So you need to press on that statement now.
I'm thinking of something about CC No Lemons. Like, wait, what? So you're saying that you didn't know about the victim's burn? Is that really the truth?
You really are persistent, you know. Do you really think I would pay attention to every little wound on a woman's hand?
I would think the burn mark on the victim's hand would be hard to miss.
Now that you mention it, Jill Crane would regardless wear gloves. I too did not know about the burn until the incident occurred.
Joe Crane regularly wear gloves?
Thought so. She was probably trying to hide the burn mark, you see. I understand how sensitive a woman can be about these things, you see.
You know, actually.
Yeah, doesn't really matter. He says both.
Yep. I would like you. Yeah.
Like
CC No Lemons.
More like you know C. And then you have a you know and a C. You know C.
I would like you to add your so-called sensitive understatement of women to your testimony.
Maybe she was always wearing gloves in order to hide the burn mark, you see.
You know C.
CC No Lemons.
I saw no lemons in my way. I got lemons in my eyes, so I was staring up.
Okay, so you need to present the stuffed animal on that statement.
Objection.
I had something with something has to do something with a stuffed animal. I just didn't know what. You're going regularly wear gloves. If that is true, then it creates a huge contradiction.
Oh, a contradiction, you say?
I would like you to listen to the voice record on this stuffed animal for one more time. And I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me.
Me. You cannot hurt. Silence, huh? I've been waiting for my chance to get revenge all this time.
It's like suddenly the battery fell out. Or a short circuit. You were under the impression that the victim was the moment when the victim was murdered. I knew you right away. You can't hide that burn from me. I thought with this statement was said by the culprit.
Isn't that fine? It's the problem, you know.
No. No.
No.
We're so random today.
Good.
Yeah, there's a huge problem with that. The victim were to wear gloves from the start. It wouldn't have been impossible to see the burn on her hand.
Gloves come up very easily, you know. She could have taken them off during the auction.
That's...
Hold it. That's not true. Miss Crane had been wearing her gloves when I took her place. She must have been wearing them before she was murdered.
What do you say? You! Don't you understand the position you're in?
I'm not scared anymore. I have Granny here with me to defend me. She's my shield.
Please, your day of reckoning has finally begun.
Somehow, it seems like you all want to disappear.
Woo! Woo!
Permanently.
His beard went on fire! Ooh! Interesting.
He's really pissed now.
The only one who will be disappearing here is you, Blaze the Best.
How dare you to say that to Pops? Does it really matter that the burn mark was visible or not?
Objection! It certainly does matter! If the burn mark was visible, then we have a complete turnabout of the situation.
What are you saying? Ouch! If the victim's burn mark wasn't visible, what exactly does that tell you?
The culprit had also burn...
Also has burn mark. Yes.
Because he said there was a tattoo on the person's face. But what if it's a burn mark? Sebastian, turn your way of thinking around. If the victim was wearing gloves, then her burn mark wouldn't not have been seen. In that case, whose burn mark was seen?
Someone else's burn mark?
Precisely, the culprit must have had a burn mark as well. In other words, I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. The person who said this was not the culprit, but the victim.
What? Ouch!
Objection. Sebastian, could you please step aside? Edgeworth, all your reasoning up till now was just a figment of your imagination, you know. The culprit had a burn mark? Where was it, you know?
Are you a stupid little face?
No, on his butt chin.
If you can't answer that, then your logic doesn't hold up, you know.
You know, shut up.
He has it on his butt chin.
Where was the culprit's burn mark?
I wonder where the burn mark could have been. During the auction, wasn't everyone wearing a disguise?
Indeed, during the auction, everyone should have been dressed in a particular way. If the birthmark was still visible under those conditions, then...
Now, why don't you show us? Where was the culprit's birth? You'll have to show me the proof, you see.
Shit, I don't have the mask.
Alright, so you have to present the
Wait.
conductor's clothes.
Conductor's clothes? Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there was written. It was the conductor who was wearing during the auction. In other words, the outfit you were wearing at the time.
What can you figure out from the clothes alone?
The conductor had been wearing a white suit, white gloves and a mask. His attire was covered up on most of his skin. However, according to Miss Jensen's testimony, the conductor was exposed with a small part of his face. In addition, she thought it had been a tattoo there. Is it possible that she simply mistook the burn mark for a tattoo?
A burn mark on his face.
That's all very scintillating, but I'm afraid you're getting excited over nothing, you know.
So eager to meet your
None of the PIC members have any burn marks on their faces, you see. Naturally, that includes me as well, you know.
Hey Blaze, soon you will have no lemons to make your CC.
CC. At least it's not Princess CC. Pops. But.
Sebastian, could you please be quiet? If you're an idiot, then act like one, you know.
Poor Sebastian.
Normally Sebastian is a nuisance to everyone around him. But this time I owe him my gratitude. That's reaction of Blaze's own son revealed the truth more clearly than anything else. Thanks to him, I'm confident when my reasoning is correct. I know to identify the piece of that belongs to you.
I wonder what's wrong with that prosecutor.
Well, usually Sebastian is slower to arrive at the truth than anyone else. However, for this time he has probably figured it out. His own father is a criminal.
Since he knows the truth, he's in pain, isn't he? If he didn't know the truth, he could have remained blissful in his ignorance.
Quick question, shall we finish this case today? Or we can start next
Yes.
week with
Yes.
the...
Yes.
We should.
Yes.
We're very, very close to the finish.
Yes.
Okay, we're doing that. Okay, we're here in order to pursue the truth. It doesn't matter what path my reason takes. The important thing is to arrive at the truth. Once before, I lost faith in my reasoning. You said to me and showed me the way. This time, I show you the truth. You are innocent.
I also want to know the truth. Mr. Edgeworth, tell me.
Kay is returning! Kay is returning! Yes, 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 yes! Yes, that's the spirit.
That's impossible, you know, for all of you.
But you don't know what I don't know. Because you don't know, no.
I know what you know, what they know, what I know, what actually God knows, what you know, what I know.
You want to make one, Justin? Go ahead if you want.
That's alright, we gotta finish this off, guys.
True, but we had fun.
I mean, just where could I possibly have a burn mark?
Right
On
around
your-
here.
On your butt chin.
It's nowhere to be found, you see. There's no evidence to prove that I'm the culprit, you know.
That's right. There's no contradiction at all.
Sebastian, I feel for you. Like legit, I feel for him.
At least he is funny when he pronounced that. Let me see. That other prosecutor that he was from the Netherlands.
I believe he did, yeah, once. I can't remember when it was, but yeah.
It's on the link. There's no way that there can be a contradiction. Not for my pups.
Papio. Sorry, I could help it.
Papa.
Sebastian, I know why you don't want to admit it. However, if you are avert your eyes from the truth, you regret it forever.
Bob, what should I do?
Give up.
Here goes.
I really wonder why you're such an idiot, you know.
He isn't. He's a smart boy.
No, he's doing a great job. Only
Yeah.
he said he's the best to do is stand there.
Yeah. He's like, what you want?
Sebastian, if you really want to save me, you'll have to try a little bit harder, you see.
I don't know.
Gotta use your head, you know. Honestly, you really are a useless idiot.
Pops? No way. But I tried real hard. I tried my best. Pops. I ran to the school you told me to go to. Reached the top of my class. Just like you told me to. Just look at this jacket. Only someone who graduates at the top of his class has to wear it. I did everything you told me to do. That's how I get best at the academy.
Yeah.
I even won all those awards just so I could be like you, Pops.
Objection.
You really are an idiot, you know. You know, those gold stars you got on your tests? I made the teachers give them to you.
Oh, that's mean, Blaze. You don't trust your son?
Oh my god.
Free speech and debate contests. All the judges were my friends.
Oh.
You know, Sebastian, if you weren't even able to notice something like that, you're really not worthy of being called my son, don't you think?
Oh my god. Just like Moya and Lucian. Well, Lucian said, "You aren't worthy to be my daughter." Well, at least Moya became stronger than him. Who's laughing now? ah, 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 ah. Poor boy.
Even my son has disappeared.
Oh, poor Sebastian.
Oh my, it's enough to make me cry, you know. He
Shit.
was trying his best for me, and yet he was totally useless, you know.
That's just mean, Blaze.
Yeah, that's no real father. That's a monster there. Ooh,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
that's a real monster. You can't do that to your child.
Yep. You are really the despicable person.
Despicable.
Despicable.
As a chairman of the PIC and as a father, even I feel sorry for that foolish prosecutor.
Aww. That's nice of you, Barney.
Prosecutor.
Blaze the best, you. Just what do you think of your own son?
See, not a lot, unfortunately. He's
Yeah.
just a useless pawn, you see. Whoa, now, maybe you should look in the mirror before you criticize me, you know. I mean, even you. You also used Sebastian to get close to me, didn't you?
I cannot deny that, however. He is not a mere pawn. He always tried to do his very best, even if the results aren't up to par.
Pokemon! Ouch.
I seen just how hard he tries, and yet you refuse to even acknowledge it.
Objection. That kid is no good, you see. No matter what he does or is told to do. Whew. This guy.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I shall leave this offering to the goddess of law to you. Deliver her divine judgment against Blaze the Best.
Yes, that's my intention from the very beginning. If there's a burn mark on a conductor's face, then Blaze the Best must be hiding it. What was he wearing during the auction? That's it. The key of the revealing the truth.
Well then, allow me to hear your answer. Please show the piece of evidence that proves the culprit had a burn mark on his face.
What is
The
it, bro?
The wig.
Okay, so the evidence is Karen's testimony.
Okay.
Aaron testimony.
Karen's testimony.
Oh yeah.
If you would recall Miss Jensen's testimony, there's still one point that remains unexplained. Two type of wigs has been prepared. Which one which was left unused?
Do you mean the wavy wig? Who has wavy hair? What are you talking about? Ooh.
That was something Miss Jensen found was when she was switched place with the victim.
What does something like that have to do with the burn?
Inside the costume trunk, Miss Jensen witnessed two wigs. One of them had been used by Miss Jensen to make her look like the victim. Now then, just what was the other wig used for?
It doesn't seem like it was a spear wig.
There's no need overthinking it. Just compare the entire with the culprit, the conductor, with that of Blaze the Best.
There goes. Oh.
Don't stare at me like that.
Don't you think there's just one spot there is a huge contradiction? Specifically around his face.
So that's
Not a wig at all.
Indeed, it was no wig. Blaze the Best, it was your fake beard!
oh, here it comes. Look. Oh.
This is the real beard, you know?
Yeah, right.
Let's see about that.
Don't tease me like that, Edgeworth.
Your son must have realized the truth before anyone else. That's why he was trying deliberately to protect you.
Absolutely. Protect you.
You were also worried that he would tell the truth. Is that why you drove your son away from here? Because he knew his father was hiding a burn mark under his fake beard?
Oh.
Blaze the best. How about you remove that fake beard of yours?
There goes! There goes his final brain cells!
Wow, he's gone completely bald now.
Well, hair is flammable.
Also, he looks more like Dr. Eggman now than ever. Just
Yeah,
saying.
a bald Eggman.
Mhm.
With no mustache, but he actually burned his final brain cells. Ah, a burn mark! Prosecutor Edgeworth. Justice have been served before the goddess of law. For that, I'll give you my thanks.
I should be the one thanking you.
Blaze the best. I humbly announce my verdict.
You shall be taken into custody for the murder of Jill Crane. April 6th.
Please tell me I don't have to do that asshole's voice anymore. Oh,
6th,
jeez.
April 6th, 9:44 a.m. Grand Tower PIC meeting room.
You keep interrupting Sira, bro.
Again.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that guy's voice anymore. It was getting really irritating.
Really
Suddenly you have a really broken voice.
Oh, you might have having kind of a broken voice right now, but you have no practice at all, so you need to do the best for yourself.
I hope he's okay. I hope the best is okay. I mean, Sebastian.
Mr. Edgeworth, thank you very much. I am happy that you believed in me in the very end.
There's no need to thank me. As a prosecutor. No, as a friend. I simply wanted to save you.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I'll bring good tidings. It seems that the former chairman, the Best, has been safely detained to the detention center. However, the search for the murder weapon, the auction gravel continues. Blaze the Bass is the screwed man. There's a good chance that he has already disposed of it.
Yeah, you put it on fire.
There is also one piece of testimony that concerns me. Blaze the Best mentioned that the only thing he did not take were the letters.
What do you mean?
To Miss Crane, thank you very much for helping me with my plan. I mean, that we can help each other or get what we want. It's like the killing two birds with one stone.
First, he found this letter on Jill Crane's clothes.
Dear Kay, I promise that I will get back for you your most precious memory, Jill. Then he also found this letter on Kay, who was unconsciousness in the storeroom. I think Jill Crane is trying to get an important scripture back for Kay.
The contents of the letters seem to suggest that the two had been
corresponding with each other.
I think it was more the promise he made to his father.
It's the book, or well, it's the item which she got from her father.
Yeah, that's what I tried to say, but...
most precious memory. Which is why Blaze the Best assumed that we're working together.
Ridiculous, that can't be right.
After reading the two letters, he decided to pin the crime on Kay Faraday. In order to cast suspicion on her, he planted one of the letters in a noticeable spot. The key's Jill Crane's left breast pocket.
Isn't that just an excuse?
Yes, that's what I thought as well. It may have simply been have alleged it for to save himself. However, before the stern eyes of the goddess of law, these are trivial matters. His crime shall certainly not go unpunished. With this, I have finally fulfilled one of my long-standing missions.
That's corny. You tell me what you know. Why did Blaze Mill murder Jill Crane? What lies hidden beyond the scene?
Yes, I don't mind. You have the right to know everything. Long ago, Jill Crane was in love with the cameraman. That man was pursuing the black market auction as a journalist. And then, there before he could reach the truth, he was arrested. The feelings of the items Miss Crane inherited from her beloved. Brought her to the auction. She had come to extract revenge on the conductor Blaze. Although in the end, she was the one who was murdered instead.
I see, so that's what happened.
While the goddess of law cannot condone her actions, we have succeeded in her goal of bringing Blaze the Best crimes to light.
But Judge Corney's goal was to expose Blaze the Best and reveal the dark secrets of the PIC.
By the way, what happened to the young prosecutor? We have been unable to contact him for some time now. Do you have any idea where he might be? I had not been truly working for him, so... I see. I feel very sorry for him. What you should be sorry for is the fact that he kept in the dark until now. No matter how cruel reality is, he will have to accept it. If he can't, he won't be able to walk his own path in life.
Oh damn.
Ever.
Father info is nothing something that's easily erased. However, I'm sure you will be able to change from here on out.
Yes, that's right. Surely. You must be right. Will I too be able to walk my own path in life?
You already did.
Hey! Is your body alright? Yeah, thanks to you. I'm so sorry. Even truth, you're my patient. You ended up getting suspected because of me. Ouch!
You can't just take care of the patient's body. You gotta take care of the heart too.
That's my granny. Okay? How are your memories? I feel like I'm on the verge of remembering something. Well then, I shall take my leave here. I will be persisting over Patricia Woland's trail.
That should be the trial for murdering Horace Natalie, who was in charge of the defense.
Miss Crane was supposed to be her defense attorney, but now that she has passed away, we are currently arranging for her replacement defense attorney.
Your career has been in charge of Patricia Rollins' defense.
I also have to get in contact with Sebastian quickly, since he's prosecutor in charge. Well then. Please wait! What about Mr. Edgeworth's prosecutor's badge? What will happen to his prosecutor's badge? With the chairman's arrest, the PIC is no longer functional. So I cannot answer that question easily. Perhaps one could say only the goddess of law knows. But that's...
You don't need to worry about me. This is the path I have chosen.
It seems you have no plans in change of either.
Of course not. I choose this path to seek the truth.
Which the part of Blaze Sebastian law had once again returned to our hands. If you truly desire to continue the prosecutor's path, I am willing to assist you in reclaiming your badge.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I must decline. I have no realizer of my badge of hard-hearted feelings.
I see. It seems that our paths of law will continue to run counter to each other.
Until our paths cross once again, I shall have hold on that badge.
That is my intentions from the start. However, all persuasion the goddess of law is quite generous. Please return this notebook to this proper owner. There's a notebook.
Case promised notebook.
It seems this was scheduled to be put up for bidding at the black market auction. The name Kay is written into the notebook. It seems Blaze the Best quickly realized this belonged to the girl, since the letter he found also contained the same name.
Speaking of, he really didn't know about the letters. Are you saying that the Blaze did really read the letters himself?
Yes, that man said so himself. Kay Faraday's goal was to steal back the notebook. Jill Crane's goal was to get revenge. In order to achieve their goals, the two teamed up to interfere in the auction, or so he says.
Fortunately, this was all Blaze's misunderstanding, and it was pure coincidence. The attorney of the PIC and Kay were really acquaintances. It would be strange that she never mentioned to me considering her personality.
You really do trust her, don't you? In the end, the notebook was used as another red herring, but it's something that is very important to that girl, isn't it? I'll make it special exception and return it. I'm sure that's what the goddess of law desires.
That's, I appreciate it.
I shall pray that she recovers from her lost memories. Now I need take my leave. Goodbye.
Perfect timing.
Is something wrong? There goes the bad memories back again.
Hey, I'm returning something very important to you.
greet people with a smile. Even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers.
Look, Daddy! I wrote them all down.
Yep, I'll be sure to follow all of your promises and become a hero just like you, Daddy. Ah, that's right. There was once more I forgot to write down the most important promise. Promise number 5. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. I'm sure to remember. I'll never ever forget them. Always try your hardest to learn things you don't understand. That's right. I am. Ah!
Is he returning?
I am the great thief who steals the truth, Gay Faraday! I'm the second Jetagadasu and Mr. Atwa's assistant!
Yes, she's back.
Yeah, she's back. Back again.
Yes! We got her back!
Nice.
Okay, you remember?
It's kind of embarrassing, though. Thank you so much. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Even when I lost my memories, you were still always trying to save me, right?
It seems you're back to normal.
Wow! Okay, you gotten better. Your health comes first. Now, you can relax. Huh?
Just make sure you don't run off and lose all your memories again.
Miss Jensen, Dr. Young, thanks for worrying about me. Hey, if you... Oh, wait.
Hey, if you're feeling all better, how about changing back into your own clothes?
I wash your clothes for you, Kay. They are nice and clean.
Because wasn't Detective Gumshoe holding on to them?
He said Forsenix was done with them, so he gave them back to me.
Have they revealed the results of the analysis yet?
To be honest, I actually didn't think to ask about that. Now, more importantly, let's hurry up and get you changed, Kay.
Still, isn't it better we don't remove her bandages?
She would be fine now. Kay just bumped her head. She didn't really have any other major injuries.
As she slashed her grandma.
The boxing bow.
Then why was she so heavily bandaged?
Better safe than sorry. The power of prevention is worth an ounce of cure. That's my motto.
What a troublesome motto.
Come on, Kay. Let's get you dressed up over there. Now, this is definitely what a great thief should look like.
A smile certainly suits you the best. In the past, and now as well.
Miss Funkama, thank you for coming too.
I only came because Scurfy asked me to do.
Aww, poor Kami, you're so nice.
That's Scurfy. He also wanted to see your energetic self again.
Gummy! What happened to Gummy?
Who knows? Maybe he has disguised with the man who willingly threw away his prosecutor's badge?
Give Gumshoe.
I must be going soon. I've been taking those ladies in for questioning. What's going to happen to the two of them? One aided in the murder of an eternity, the other forged the autopsy report 18 years ago. Those crimes definitely won't disappear. Of course, I will mention in the court that they were being blackmailed by Blaze. We are just fine as long as Granny's by my side. We're invincible!
That's Yeah, like ready.
We well then, take care. My turn, my leavings. Bye bye.
Now then, Kay. So yeah, test so soon right after your memories, but I have some questions.
Sure, ask me anything you want.
What were you doing on the day you lost your memories?
On that day, I was asked to come to the God Lake.
Hey, that's far off.
I don't know who called me there though. As I was watching the moon at the God Lake, a person in a red raincoat approached me. All of a sudden, he used some kind of a drug to knock me out.
What? What is he saying?
Hmm?
The place where they saw the moon was at Gourd Lake?
When I woke up, it seems I somehow ended up in the roof of the Grand Tower. My mind was still in a daze, so I stumbled around for a bit. That's when I found a person in a red raincoat, collapsed. I was startled, and when I stepped back in panic, I fell from a high place and got knocked out cold again. And when I woke up, all my memories were gone. The person in the red raincoat. Who exactly was that person? Oh yeah, I was certain that it saw them walking in midair. Somehow it was all starting to make my head hurt.
Please calm down. We're just a little bit confused because you were recently got your memories back. Most likely this is the main cause of your confused memories.
You fell in a hole.
Your memories of two places.
Oh yeah, that can be also.
This is probably the main cause of your confused memories. You saw the moon above Gourd Lake and the Grand Tower rooftop. This led you to confuse the two places.
Huh, but aren't they totally different places? Even if I was in the days, do you really think I got them confused? Because one of them was a lamb.
What is it, bro?
Either the cherry tree or the food store. So
Okay,
just pick cherry tree. Just pick the cherry tree.
Yeah. Grand Tower's rooftop and Gourd Lake have 2 points in common. They both have a cherry tree and a food stall.
Now you mention it.
Memories were confused because you had been in two similar locations. The person that you first saw could not have been walking in midair. You were simply walking on the ground of Gourd Lake Park. You must have gotten that scene confused with the Grand Tower rooftop.
So that's what happened. How dare they steal the memories of the great thief? They pay for this!
It was not really stealing, you were just confused. Nevertheless, I wonder who the person that Solid K was. The person in the red raincoat. Here at Gourd Lake.
Beep 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 beep
Beep beep beep beep beep beep.
Hmm?
beep beep
That
beep.
noise.
It sounds like it's coming from the storeroom. Mr. Edgeworth, let's go check it out!
Ooh, what's this? I'm shut of sense and tingling. I smell another scoop.
You're still here?
Of course, I'm not your heart. I'm a documentary. I wanted to have a good journalist and a good scoop. April 6th, 9:53 a.m. Grand Tower, 51 first floor of the storeroom. 51st floor, this one.
Let me see. Ah, yes. Mr. Edgeworth, this
this walkie-talkie thing here, this was with beeping.
This transceiver. How do I feel I've seen it somewhere before? We have!
Shalili the killer. Beep, 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 beep.
I just got another voice again to use.
It's still beeping, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm not particularly familiar with this sort of device.
Come on, we have to answer it. Here goes. Click. Hello, Edgeworth speaking.
Okay, please don't use it. Please don't just answer it on your own.
And speaking to Miles Edgeworth, I presume?
This voice is Shelly the Killer!
I congratulate you on resolving the case. However, can you truly say, in good conscience, that it has been solved? Are you aware of the mastermind who is pulling the strings behind this incident?
Why do you know about the incident?
That's not important right now, wouldn't you agree? Right now, we're discussing the mastermind behind this case.
I had an inkling that such a person exists, even before you said anything. I thought there was an evidence that someone had used K to disrupt the investigation.
There was? So who's the mastermind? It's me, darling.
I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. Would you kindly show me the evidence that indicates the existence of a mastermind?
What is it, bro?
So, according to this, it's the victim's letter?
No, that's a letter.
There we go.
That's
There
one.
it is.
It was the letter that Kay sent to the victim.
To think of it, I don't remember writing that letter at all.
Who could have prepared this letter? I too am quite curious to know.
Sorry, I got distracted. So you're not the one who wrote the letter?
What could I possibly gain from doing an act? It is not necessary for you to stand in court in order to make the truth clear. What can you possibly do now that your badge has been taken from you? I look forward to finding out from the shadow.
This man, how does he know that?
Do we have an understanding? Please ensure you do not betray my trust. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
He said this case wasn't solved yet. What did he mean by that? And why would Mr. the Killer even bother telling us that? Nothing makes sense anymore.
This case has not reached its full conclusion yet. However, although I have lost my prosecutor badge, who am I still has not changed. While I don't know where this may lead me, I shall reveal the truth. I swear it. And this is the end of this case. We're going next week to the next case, which will be
The finale.
the grand turnabout.
Mm-hmm.
The
That's
grand
right.
finale.
So yeah, if you wanna look at my social media stuff, or you wanna follow, subscribe, or notify yourself, you know where to search. In case of you don't know, twitch.tv/MegaDragonoid for streaming, DeviantArt.com/MegaDragonoid for my art. And you can also go to the Discord for our Twitter page, both in the description below. And if you want to go to Sira's or Justin's, they can go right ahead.
If you want to go to my YouTube, you search for Princess Sira with the light blue hedgehog on it. And on my DeviantArt, you search for Sira the Hedgehog. There you have it. Sira the Hedgehog.
If you want to go to my YouTube, it's just Perry's Man. My Twitch is just Perry's Miner, and my DeviantArt is Dr. Chester the First. And that's about it, I reckon.
Yep, that's pretty much it. The moment. So we wish you all a good day, a good week, and peace, my operators. Have a nice day.
Peace.